back to the season finale episode of our second season as PSG's new manager. And after becoming league champions for the second time in a row, we still have 2 games left in this season, which are the Champions League final and the Coupe de France final, which we play now. And here's our team, so let's get right into it. And here come our players, and look at that trophy, it looks so nice. Plus the finals here in our stadium, I just noticed that. So we gotta take advantage of this and show out in front of our people. They have the first shot, but Donnarumma gets his hand to it. Foden's pressuring them, what a horrible pass. Foden steals it, the pass to Goyorkes, and he taps it in. We go ahead. What a mistake from Stade de Reims, and we make the most of it. They're in a dangerous attack now. We try to defend. He shoots, but Donnarumma is there. Now from distance, but Donnarumma catches it. And it's halftime. We gotta come back better in the second half. We're letting ourselves go. They're not done. He goes, but Donnarumma saves it. We gotta wake up. They pass it inside the box. Duran, but Marquinhos blocks it. They're warning us. Duran sees the opening. He runs. He shoots, and he ties it up. No. What is going on, guys? We gotta turn up and fix this quickly before it's too late. So we start bringing in our super sub. Hopefully this brings our spirits up and helps us score the winner. Goyorkes has it. He threw balls it to Kubo. He just came in. He enters the box. He fires it and he gets it. Yes. This is what we needed. And the stadium erupts. Our changes work. And that could have just given us the Coupe de France trophy. And it does. The ref blows it. And we become the Coupe de France champions. Look at our players. This means so much. It's our second title of the season. Now it's time for our captain Marquinhos to lift it up. Come on. And it's official. Let's go. So happy for the boys. No, it wasn't easy. We came through and came up on top. But it's not over yet. We still have the Champions League final against City and have the possibility to become treble winners. But before we play that, we see that Kubo is tied with Duran as the top scorers of the Coupe de France. Though it does show that Kubo is first, so I'm assuming he took the award, and we'll take it. We also see Goyorkes and VINI in the top 5. And for the most assists, it goes to Goyorkes with 4. And we also see Xavi Simons in 5th with 2. Lastly and sadly, Donnarumma ties for the most clean sheets with Mandria and appears in 2nd, meaning that I guess he didn't take the award. But that doesn't matter because we all know he's the best keeper in the world, and he doesn't need that to prove it. Now it's time for the moment we've been waiting for, the Champions League final against Manchester City. And this is the team we're pulling up with. But before we start, we gotta switch Nuno Mendes because in the semis he got a red card. And the problem is, who do we choose? Our academy player Nicholas James, who's young but is only 16, or Juan Bernat, who's experienced and retiring after this match, meaning that this would be his last. So with that, I think the right choice is Juan Bernat. Plus our captain Marquinhos gives him the captain's armband so that if we win it, he can lift up the trophy. What a W teammate. And will you look at that, the finals in the Santiago Bernabeu, and our fans are entering the stadium while we are ready to leap to the pitch, and also Man City. What a match this is gonna be. I can't wait. Now for the last time, will the best intro music for the best competition in football play. And we kick off. Come on, boys, let's do this and get PSG's first Champions League in their history. Foden's first touch against his former team. He dribbles through. He goes. He shoots, but Ederson with one hand keeps it out. Great start, boys. Haaland with their first attack, but Marquinhos takes it away. That's what I'm talking about. Echeverri with it. He has too much space. He lets it go, and he hits the crossbar. You're kidding. Take that out. That was so close. Juan Bernat wins the header to VINI. Look at that space. He uses it. The speed. This could be the first, but Ederson denies it. What a goal that would have been. The ref whistles for halftime, and once again in the first half we're low-key getting dominated. So we gotta lock in and change that. We got this. They start off fast. They try to pass, but Emery intercepts. There you go. That's the energy we need. Now let's create chances. Emery with the longest pass to VINI. Will it get to him? It does. It's a 1v1. The skills. He shoots, but Ruben Diaz blocks it. It's a mess in our box. Haaland and Donnarumma rejects the shot. Gumarai's with the run. He sees Foden and Ederson stops it. What a match. It's almost full time. Foden in the wing. Hugo Yorkes. The turn. The shot. And he scores it. Let's go. Our players go wild and our fans erupt. This could have just given us our first Champions League ever. And yes, the ref says it's all over. And once again our fans go crazy. And we beat Manchester City to get the club's first Champions League. Let's go. And to be fair, they did give us a super tough match. So respect to them. But now it's time for Juan Bernat in his last professional football match to lift up the Champions League trophy. Ah yes, what a way to end your football career. And he goes to show it to the fans. So proud of the boys completing the treble. Now let's all celebrate. And now to wrap it up, we don't see none of our players in the top scorer list. But we do see Foden winning the award for the most assists in the Champions League. And also Donnarumma with the most clean sheets taking the award. He really is the best goalkeeper in the world. But now I'm curious to see who are the other European champions. And first up is Inter Milan winning the Europa League, beating Celtic in penalties. Then Napoli beating PAOK to become Conference League champions. So congrats to them. Now finally, for the last thing to do in this season finale episode is to check the season stats of our most crucial players. And we begin with Goyorkes, who played a total of 55 games, scored 30 goals, and made 12 assists in all competitions. So what a first season he's had, and what a mega signing he's become. Next is Foden, another signing we made this season that actually wasn't supposed to happen, and if you know why, you know. But overall, he did perform really good, scoring a total of 23 goals and giving 14 assists. And yet another signing we made was Coupe, and he came here more as a super sub than anything, but when he did play, he helped us out a lot, especially in the COVID in France. Now on to our Ballon d'Or winner, VINI Jr., who's chasing to get another for this season, and we'll have to see if he gets it. But if not, he was our MVP, because he scored a total of 36 goals and 23 assists in all the games he played. What a season. Xavi Simons, who was on loan last season, and then played with us this season, played fantastic, and what a player he is. Though his stats aren't the best, when he came in the field, he made a massive impact, and that's all we needed from him. Joao Neves, our Portuguese gem, was awesome for us, holding it down in the midfield. Then Emery, who almost played every game, was so talented for us, in the attack and in the defense. He's so good. To Vitinha, one of our midfielders who gained, then lost, and regained again his spot in the team, and showed us over and over again why he was such an important player for us. So all the credit to him. Onto the Brazilian Bruno Guimarães, who has showed his skills and flair in the midfield for these past 2 seasons. And his stats show for it. Hakimi, a right back, who developed his rating a lot, was so great for us, giving us comfort in the back. Hector Bellerin, our final signing we made this season, was positive for us. Though he didn't play a whole lot, when we needed him, he pulled through. The Ecuadorian giant Pacho, who was doubtful in the beginning of the season, improved himself and became a very solid player in our squad. Our captain Marquinhos was an absolute leader and brick wall in the back. No one would go past him. And not only that, he even scored 6 goals. What a defender. Nuno Mendes throughout the season showed out his speed and defensive skills that helped so much. Juan Bernat, who sadly retired, probably didn't play as much as he would have wanted, but he did serve us well, especially in the Champions League final. So now we wish him all the best and thank him for everything. Finally, the best keeper in the world, Gianluigi Donnarumma, who if it weren't for those insane saves throughout the season, I don't know if he would have won the treble. So maybe alongside VINI, he also is our MVP. So now that the final episode is coming to an end, but wait, it's the Ballon d'Or ceremony. Cannavaro is to announce the winner, and the nominees are Haaland, VINI, and Foden. Who will be the winner? And it's VINI for the second time in a row. Let's go, yes. It's so deserved. And he has become the best in the world once again. And with that, we end it off. Thanks y'all for watching this series. But now which team should we do next? Let me know. That being said, I'm out. Peace.